Hey guys, just wanted to put this video out here quickly and just remind you, no matter what age you are, please don't forget to fucking stop drinking, stop the smoking, stop all the bad physical habits that you've done to yourself, all the damage you've done to your body, the bad eating, the bad physical shape that you're in. Fucking stop. Because all you're doing is drive yourself closer and closer to getting an aneurysm, having a heart attack, having some kind of freaking life altering medical emergency that's gonna fuck you up for the rest of your life. Like, do you want to live a long, happy life, or do you want to end up, like Hulk Hogan died at the age of 71? Very young guy. That's very young in America to die at that age. The guy was wealthy, he was fairly healthy, but he started trying to turn his life around physically, and with nutrition and everything like that, too late. And all the years of partying and drinking and drugging, all of that finally caught up to him. And so it's not just him, but I have, a friend of mine who, very successful guy, very successful executive at a company who, has tons of money, and unfortunately just had a medical emergency where a vessel had burst and it wouldn't stop bleeding. And, we were talking about that, reflecting on, if he had been in better shape instead of being overweight at his age, would he not have had that situation happen to him where now he's extremely sore, had to be put in a medically induced coma, had to go through horrible things. And because of what had happened to him, luckily he's able to walk, he didn't lose mobility or anything like that. But now he really can't enjoy life as much. Going into retirement, he may not be able to hike mountains anymore or do a lot of the beautiful, fun outdoor activities that he wanted to do, go skydiving or anything like that, because that's always going to be a concern. What if that happens again? What if he has that bleed again? And so I'm just wanting to remind you guys, make sure that you stay in shape. Don't allow yourself to get overweight. If you are overweight, fucking get yourself in shape. You want to live a long, happy life. Right? You're going to watch my videos. You're going to watch other people's videos and say, you know what? I'm turning my life around. I'm going to go become a millionaire. And you do. You go out, you start your own company like I did, or you go back to school, you study something, you go become a doctor, a lawyer, executive, businessman, investment banker, consultant, whatever it is that you end up doing, you make all this money. But if you're unhealthy and in bad physical shape, then you're not going to live very long. You're not going to live a great life. There's people that they get a heart attack in their 50s or even in their 40s, and they can't, sometimes they get partially paralyzed out of it, but they're always going to be, from that point on, from that heart attack or an aneurysm, they are going to be physically diminished in what they can do with their lives going forward from that point on. So no more strenuous activity. No more fun adventures and exciting things. No more fucking roller coasters. Like your life at that point. Hell, no more gym. Think about that. If you have a serious enough heart attack, you can't go back to the gym and go back to lifting weights and get yourself in shape. Go exercise, go run on a treadmill. That's it. You could be stuck as a frumpy fat fuck for the rest of your life. And you're not gonna be able to do strenuous activity, but now you can't exercise as much and you're not gonna live as long. And you're gonna struggle to walk up a set of stairs for the rest of your life because you had unhealthy habits, you didn't take care of yourself when you were younger. So now you're a 50-something-year-old who survived a massive heart attack, and you can't go to the gym, you can't exercise, and you're probably gonna die in your 60s or 70s because of the mistakes that you made when you were younger. So I just wanted to share this with you, just share you this warning. Like I said, this happened to a friend of mine. We were talking about it, and it's just fucking terrifying. I've always been worried about it. Is why I got myself in shape. I love my life. I love my beautiful wife, and I want to have a great family with her, have a great long life with her while we're here on this earth. And I already made that decision over a year ago to get myself in shape and stop with the unhealthy habits. And I'm just sending out this reminder to you guys, take care of yourselves, and start with the healthy habits now if you haven't already. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the video, and good luck.